So I wanted to publish an update in regards to what's going on with foreclosures here in Georgia, forbearances, evictions, all of that good stuff, just because I'm getting a lot of calls, a lot of worried calls because, when you watch the news, it's not very clear. The programs for delaying these issues is not very clear. So there's a lot of confusion. But one thing I can tell you, at least from a bankruptcy attorney's perspective, is right now, most of the lenders are pushing back foreclosure. We have seen foreclosures here in Georgia drop drastically. Right now, I don't think that foreclosures are going to probably start picking up until maybe February or March, because we have seen lenders that are actually working with clients to do forbearances and at least giving them extensions. They'll usually do them in 3-month increments and then allow them to keep doing the forbearance. But now understand, I think that that's not going to last forever. So I think after at least a year has run since all of this pandemic craziness, we are going to see foreclosures start to tick back up. I think also because of the moratorium on evictions, that's probably why lenders are also, trying to work with folks, because even when you foreclose on someone, you still have to evict them from the property. So there's issues there that I think most lenders don't want to even, go down that road with. So with that said, if you are having financial problems and, with your mortgage, definitely, seek help, try to get a forbearance. At the end of the forbearance, the lender, yes, a forbearance is not a loan modification, so they can ask for the entire amount at the end of the loan. So that is certainly a risk. And we can't promise you that they will just let you do a loan modification and deal with it that way. I'm seeing in terms of my clients, most of my clients are either getting a loan modification after the forbearance and just putting the back end of the loan, or they're allowing folks that are in bankruptcy to put whatever payments that they put in the forbearance to actually put it into the bankruptcy, so adding that in. Normally a post-petition debt we can't do that with, but the lenders have actually been, in my opinion, they've been great working with our clients and they're allowing us to do that. So that's really helping, at least my folks in bankruptcy, it's helping them tremendously. So unlike the loan modification craziness and ridiculousness of 2008 and 2009 that we saw, at least from the bankruptcy attorney side, I am seeing that I think lenders are getting it together a little bit better than they did at that time. And of course you have to understand, with the pandemic, nobody could predict this. So I think everyone's flying by the seat of their pants, but I'm seeing overall, I think it is really going well. Now, again, like I said, eventually everything has to go back to normal. So at some point, you're going to have to start paying your mortgage again. And, even with the loan modification, your payment may go up. It's not a guarantee it'll go down. So there's a lot of things to consider. My advice that I am providing, at least to my clients, is that if you're worried about your finances in the future, what's going on with this whole COVID crisis and the economy, everything, if you're worried about that, ask for the forbearance. Ask for the forbearance. See if your lender will provide a forbearance. If you do have the money to make the mortgage payment, put it to the side. Put that money to the side in case at the end of the forbearance, the lender does ask for all those payments to be made. But at least you can be putting some money to the side in case, things aren't going well at the end of the forbearance and you do need to ask for it to be put into, maybe a loan modification. That's the best case scenario. But put that money on the side so that doesn't leave you in a precarious position at the end of all of this. Again, as a bankruptcy attorney, the good news is, we are seeing a better response from the lenders, I think, in regards to forbearances. In terms of evictions, I've gotten a couple of calls on that, but it doesn't seem like landlords are really pushing that issue right now. But after the end of the year, I most definitely think everything is going to crank back as business as usual as it can be. But at some point, understand the courts have to start allowing lawsuits, they have to start allowing evictions, and they have to start allowing foreclosures because lenders have to be paid as well. So that is going to all start to crank out, but I don't think that's going to happen until early part of 2021. If you have any questions about bankruptcy, about evictions, about the forbearance, you can of course reach out to us. We're happy to answer questions. And if you go to our site, we actually have several guides about this topic. I'll put some links below in our description. So if you've got any questions, you can go there or you can reach out to us. And like I said, we're happy to answer as many questions as we can.